This is being really difficult to film because she's giggling behind the camera and apparently I can't talk. Hit that likes up button.
Button? What's a button?
Why can't I talk today?
I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in the cradles, profanities. I see the world through ice covered in...
Hi there guys, and welcome back to another video. As you've seen at the beginning of this, we have the diesel heater running. I don't know how well you can actually hear that. I haven't got Tom to cut the hole in it yet for the vent, so we just have to take the front plate off. But it's been running lovely. I love all the interaction I've had with you guys about that video, and yeah, I'm really pleased I fitted it. I wish I did fit that a long time ago. But we're out here now. I mean, the outside temperature at the minute says that it's 6 degrees. My watch says that it's 1. And in here it's actually 17. So yeah, works quite well. We were in here for quite a while, if I'm going to be honest. My daughter was playing on her phone. I was having a little look on Instagram, reading my VW magazine, and scouring eBay because I'm buying more stuff. I want to buy some little LED lights to go up on the roof, just make it a bit brighter in here. And there's a few other bits and bobs that I've bought for next week's video. You'll see them when they come. I won't bother talking to you about them now. Just before we get into today's video, I would like to ask, would you guys like to see like a driving with me or some sort of like Q&A type video? I set the camera up at the front, go for a drive and just more have a talk. I kind of want to do a few different things where I'm not just sort of fitting stuff all the time and I'm just like, we're having a talk, I'm discussing things that I've seen on forums and what have you. Let me know what you think, if you like the idea. But if you guys do want to help support the channel or help anything, I'm not going to be setting up a Patreon because I'm not going to, oh, give me your money and all that. No. All I would ask for you to do, go down underneath this video and hit that likes up button. That is going to massively help. It helps get the channel out there for other people to see it. And write me a little comment. I love reading all your comments and commenting back to each and all of you. But that also helps get my channel out there a little bit more, shows a little bit of interaction. So if you do want to help support the channel, just give me a nice big thumbs up and give me a comment. That'll massively help me no end. But we're going to get into today's video. And today's video, probably as you've seen in the title or on the thumbnail, we're going to be fitting some VW door electric things. I don't actually know what these are called. They are VW sliding door connection switch for central locking. That's what these are, and as you've probably seen, they're £5.59, so a good price. You basically just get a connector. You've got to connect your own connectors on the end. A little grommet to go over it just to help with weathering, I guess. I'll get to fit better. And then so you've got a female side and no, you've got a female side and a male side. Oops. The male side goes on the sliding door side and the female side goes on the pillar side. So this side you don't really have to drill too much, just drill a hole big enough for the wires to go through and then that drills up. And then the male side, you just need to drill out these bits here and then screw that into the body. I have actually been asked for this video as well because a lot of you guys have asked how do you get electrics to the sliding door, because these vans are old and they don't have this. Oh, my one doesn't. So we're going to make it work and fit. So yeah, here is the answer to the electrics in the sliding door for all of you guys that have asked, and the people that haven't asked, then here's the answer regardless. So yeah, we're going to figure this out. We're going to come back, we're going to drill some holes, we're going to zip zap zop, and then you guys are going to go yay, and then everything's going to be good. We're all going to have electric doors and they're going to go plop, 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 and then everyone's going to be happy. See you in a minute. Right, we've had a little bit of a look and we've decided we're going to be putting it just in here. You can see, well, I need to get some new whatever this cover's called because it's a bit chewed it up. And I also need to get some more of these because mine are, yeah, they've seen better days. They're like, I think they're guides because these bits both fit into each other. You've got one at the top, one at the bottom. and they're really chewed up. Sorry if you can hear the diesel heater in the background. We're cold and want to keep warm, so it probably will keep getting loud and quiet, so ignore that. But yeah, we're going to put it into this block here. Going to drill a hole. Don't really need to do too much of a hole, just enough to go over. We're obviously going to heat shrink it, so we need to make a big enough hole. And then this side, the male side, will be going in this gap here. Because you can see they kind of, obviously that and that link together, and it's just underneath. So we're going to put this side in first, get that all drilled in, and then we're going to mark where this side goes. Connect this side up to the central lock-in. It's in the dash that I showed you in the central lock-in video before. And then this side, once I obviously made a connection, when the door's closed, we can make the central lock-in work in the door. So basically, we just need to drill a hole. So I want it to go about there, I think. So I need to drill a hole about there. You need to make sure that you drill a hole big enough. Obviously this is just like the beginning part, but then you need to make sure that you drill a hole big enough for these two to fit. So it's going to be probably a bit bigger than overall size. I've got another size up drill bit, and then I'll probably get another size again. Just like everything we ever do in the van, send it. Put that there. I haven't used this thing enough yet to give you guys a decent enough review, but what I've got coming up next week, I should be able to give you a good review on what I think of this, and if I think you should buy one. On my van, I don't know if you want to come and show you this, I have got this thing here that holds a seat belt on, and it's held on with a bolt. I think that's how it's held on. So, you take a bolt off. There's the plate, there's the bolt, there's my seat belt, and then you can see there, where is it? There's the hole. So I need to obviously get the electrics through there. I'm going to have to drill that hole a bit bigger, because that's not going to fit through. So we're going to drill these holes, and we'll come back to you in a second once that hole's a little bit bigger. But as you can see, it's actually not that bad a job. So once we've done that, I'll show you how we're going to line it up with the door. Then we'll go inside the door, do some stuff. So yeah, we'll see you in a second. Well, we finished drilling the hole, as you can see. I'm going to go across with it with some paint in a minute, just so that doesn't rust. And I use the biggest drill bit I own. I need to get some more drill bits. I seem to keep breaking them all, and like, look at the set. I'm missing half of them. Not really decent drill bits. I don't know what size it is, but now it is big enough. Those prongs can go into it and they don't touch. If you can see, I've got enough wiggle room there. Once we've got the connectors on, put a little bit of heat shrink around it, and everything should be good. It won't touch anything or foul anywhere. And then all we're going to do is put that on roughly in the middle, up there. Drill 2 holes into it, and then that, in fact we'll just show you it now, shall we? And there's that side bit done. We are obviously going to put the electrics on the other side, but that's done for now. Now we need to do the same over here. Take that back out. Go from this side, draw a little hole, and that there is exactly the middle of where that was. So that's the middle of that.
Can't really see it in the camera.
You can just about see it there. That is the middle of that, which is that hole there. So which then becomes the middle of that. So I need to cut that part out. And the best way of doing it is they gave you this little rubber grommet. Now if I put that roughly in the middle like that. Well, don't quite know what just happened there. We was in the middle of trying to do all this and the diesel heater shut off. Now it was technically my fault. The fuel tank in the back got empty and it was sucking no fuel and turned itself off. So we had to reprime all the system and whatnot. I drill this hole. You don't really need to see us drilling a hole. We'll come back to you once it's actually drilled. Start wiring it up. Central locking on the sliding door. Right, well we managed to cut that hole. It's not the prettiest, but it definitely works. And got the thing and it fits perfect. Nice and snug. All we need to do now, so I've got all this excess wire that I do not need. So I'm going to run 2 of these to the front, and then I'm going to run the other 2 from here, and then they can connect up to the actuator. We're not going to show you too much of like fitting the actuator and stuff because that part's going to be quite irrelevant, but we are going to show you us running the wires. Anyone want these? These were the ones I was going to fit. If you want them, you can have them. If not, they're going in a bin. Well, I got a little bit carried away. I've mounted everything where it needs to be. I've ran the wires into the front, and it now works. I kind of got a bit carried away. So, close the door. That's obviously going to be connected properly. And so I now have a working sliding door thingy, my job.
You just need one for the back doors now.
Yeah, that's a little bit harder because the mechanism on the back's a pain in the ass. And I've also covered my back doors in pallet wood. So that's going to be a bit hard. But this is done. So I don't want to put it there because the door panel won't sit on it properly. I could put it right the way down here. Have a rod going up to this. But that's not the important bit. We'll get that done off camera. I just wanted to show you guys how you would do that, and that's how you do it. So it's a very cheap and easy part. I will put the link to that in the description down below. Hopefully that has been helpful and you can get this done to yourself. It's very easy. I mean, it didn't take me very long. Yeah, it was quite an easy little job. That is pretty much going to wrap it up for today. I just thought, why not film something as I am doing it? Some really good videos coming up in the next week or two. I got a couple more days at work. I got a week off and I've got a good handful of parts coming. So look forward to that. Any questions, that's what that comment section down below is for. And if you do want to talk to me a little bit more in depth or whatever, my links to my social medias are down below. Instagram is the best place to get hold of me because that's what I use the most. But thank you very much for tuning back in. Thank you very much for sticking with me. Thank you for the support. Thank you for being awesome. Let's continue dubbing together. My diesel heat is banging. We've managed to get it working. Now we've got these 2 screw holes down here. There's one, and the one above it is the actuator sits exactly like that, obviously behind the panel, and then the rod goes all the way up, and then you can see it there connects to the factory lock. The bar's completely straight. I haven't bent it, I haven't done nothing. I've literally just run it up underneath, fastened it up there, screwed it there. That screw hole is the bottom, so it's up there. If you put it there, it does actually fit perfectly into these 2 holes, but the rod turns out to not quite be long enough. So put it up there like that. Works an absolute treat. So there's that done. Very happy with that. All I need to do now, put the door card back on, and then we'll be done. So now, this is now our outro. We did do one a minute ago, but putting that on was so quick, we thought we might as well just do it again properly. So, thank you very much guys for all the interaction that you guys are giving us at the minute. If, like I said at the beginning, if you do want to show us any support, hit that thumbs up button and jam a comment in the comment section below. But yeah, I'm very impressed with that. I'm gonna get my daughter to do the outro for us.
If you like this video, please give it a great big thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, go hit that subscribe button. Take it easy.